The Mandela Effect, a curious phenomenon that has puzzled people around the world. It refers to the collective false memory of certain events, where large groups of people remember history differently. The term itself is named after Nelson Mandela, as many believed he passed away in prison in the 1980s, despite being released and becoming South Africa's president in the 1990s. But today, we're not just talking about strange memories. Instead, we are going to explore how the Mandela Effect can teach us profound lessons about perception, leadership, and change. Let's dive deeper into the real legacy of Nelson Mandela. The power of perception. In leadership and in life, perception is powerful. It shapes how we see the world, how we see others, and how we understand the past. The Mandela Effect, though often linked to misremembered events, reflects how easily people's memories and perceptions can change over time. Nelson Mandela's life challenges us to rethink our own perceptions. He was once viewed as a radical threat to the system, imprisoned for 27 years. But after his release, the world saw him not just as a freedom fighter, but as a global symbol of peace, forgiveness, and unity. The real Mandela legacy. Just as the Mandela Effect plays on memory, Mandela's true legacy plays on how the world remembers him. Initially, many feared him, but over time, perceptions shifted. The man once thought to be dangerous became the figure who dismantled apartheid and united a nation divided by racial conflict. His leadership was defined not by revenge, but by forgiveness. Mandela taught us that true leaders rise above the pain of the past. They don't seek to change how people remember them, but instead change the world in a way that future generations will remember. Forgiveness. The ultimate shift in perception. One of the most powerful lessons Mandela offers us is the concept of forgiveness. In a world where division and conflict shaped so many memories, Mandela chose a different path. He forgave his captors, and by doing so, changed the future of South Africa. Forgiveness is the ultimate shift in perception. It allows us to let go of the hurt and move toward unity. Mandela could have sought revenge. Instead, he sought reconciliation, proving that the past doesn't have to define the future. The real Mandela Effect. It's how one person's courageous leadership can forever change how we see the world. Changing our own legacy. So, what's your legacy? What perceptions are you shaping? Just as the Mandela Effect plays on false memories, we often allow our own past, our own mistakes, to shape how others see us. But Mandela showed us that it's never too late to rewrite our story. We have the power to lead by example, to forgive, and to shift perceptions in ways that inspire future generations. Each day is an opportunity to create our own Mandela Effect, not a false memory, but a lasting legacy of courage, forgiveness, and unity. Nelson Mandela's life reminds us that history is not just something we remember, it's something we create. The true Mandela Effect is the ability to change the world through forgiveness, compassion, and courageous leadership. How will you lead today? Subscribe to The Courageous Voice for more lessons on leadership, courage, and creating your own legacy.